everybody, NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. And I'm not just dumb. Real quick video on something very simple and basic that none of us really think about until we go to our logs and say, was that a D or a C? Was that a G or a B? Was that a L or a 1? Phonetics. The area I have a lot of issues for me, myself, and I'm not saying anybody else, but my hearing sometimes gets in the way with the dialect and the difference of phonetics used by our DX stations. First of all, let me say I appreciate each and every DX station that's looking at this video. And understand that it's not a complaint to slight anybody. It's just something that'll work for me a little bit better if we used the standardized phonetics across the country. November Charlie 4 X-ray Lima. November Charlie 4 XL. NC4XL. My issue is that a lot of the DX stations I'm fighting learning their dialect, which they have no control over. That's where they're born, that's where they're raised, that's where they live. But what my issue is, a lot of the DX stations will change up because they're trying to determine which type of phonetics that the stateside station may be able to copy better. Or they may be trying to change up so that the other DX station working them would understand better. I have seen a few of the stations that speak Spanish that once they realize the occupant is Spanish or understands Spanish, they will speak in Spanish and then come back to Inglesier. And I say, no comprendes, por favor, bequito. A little bit enough to get me in trouble. So, bottom line, whether we're in the States working each other, whether we're in the States working our DX entities across the pond, try to think about your phonetics, whatever you use, whatever is comfortable for you to use. I'm not going to tell you what to use. But I'll share this. If you use two different types of transferring your information, alpha golf and apples and grapefruits, I'm listening for alphas at golf and you're sending me apples and grapefruits, and then you send me alpha golf, and it starts getting confusing, especially when you're in a 2-2 or 3-3 or a 5-1 or 4-1 conversation. So, going back to you log what you hear, but the DX stations can help us stateside, and the stateside stations can help DX on the other side. If we try to use a standardized, whatever standardized is, phonetics, make your contact a little bit more effective. Thank you for listening. Y'all have a super one. Hope this is not offensive to our DX partners across the pond, nor offensive in any way to our stateside folks that like what they use. It's not meant to be that way. It's just another opportunity for us to get a good call, a good contact, instead of a fat-fingered call because we interpreted one thing we didn't hear. We associated it with something else. May God bless you. November Charlie 4 X-ray Lima. That's North Carolina for extreme lovers, or NC4XL 73s.